So what up, YouTube? It's your boy GRAJSM. Oh, yo, got some fantastic news. Let's head inside. So, here's the good news. In about maybe 2 or 3 weeks, the Google Pixel 4 is going to be coming out. What do we know about the Google Pixel? You know, the whole Pixel lineup. The phones are ugly. They tend to have bad screens in the past, low specs. You know, they've had great cameras, fast updates, stock Android, and as of lately, a huge notch. I mean, the Google Pixel 3 XL was probably by far one of the biggest notches I've ever seen on a phone. So for me, I was never a Google Pixel fan, for one main reason. I couldn't get them. They were always like available on Verizon, and I've always had T-Mobile. Xfinity Mobile is an MVNO, which is a mobile virtual network operator. So they use Verizon towers, and they're basically like a subset of Verizon, kind of like with T-Mobile and Metro. I think that because it's a subset of Verizon, so I should be able to get the Pixel phones to work on the network. So first, what's the big deal? What's new with the Google cameras? So I think it's cool that Google is trying to do things with their phones, you know, to make their cameras better. But I don't think that you can replace an actual DSLR with a cell phone. Now, I've been looking at a lot of different videos, especially with the new iPhone that just came out, and the new iPhone pictures are fantastic. The new iPhone pictures make the Galaxy Note pictures look like trash. So recently the OnePlus 7T just came out, and the pictures look like trash. But with the Pixel, people praise the Pixel for its you know, picture quality and things like that. But you can download the Pixel software, because it's not the hardware in the Pixel that makes it, you know, that much better. It's the software. It's called Gcam. But you know, people love it. You know, just it's magic. A lot of people are talking about the look on the rear cameras and how it's like the stove look. I've already talked about that in my Apple, you know, breakdown. I like it. Like the Apple cameras, how they have that little ring around them. It just looks industrial. It looks tactile. It looks really cool to me. The one thing that I think Apple probably could have done better was how they, you know, place the cameras on the phone. They're like in a square. Like everybody's going with this horizontal look that Apple started, and unfortunately Google is following Apple and putting their cameras in a square on the back. It is what it is, you know, I don't really mind. So the Google camera is going to have 2 cameras on the back. Yes, 2 cameras. Technically it's 3 sensors, but the third sensor is for is like a depth sensor, and the depth sensor I don't really consider it to be a camera, because you can't take a picture with a depth sensor. Why would you call it a camera? You can't do anything with it other than see how far the subject is. It's going to help with the bokeh blurry background. But in total, it should have about 7 sensors. This is actually going to be on the front and that top bezel. So this justifies that notch. So the 7 sensors, 2 are going to be for the front-facing iris camera, front face unlock. There you go. 1 is going to be the front-facing camera. Then you're also going to have this thing called solely radar, which you can kind of control things, you know, with your hand. It's pretty cool. A face dot projector, kind of like how the iPhone has the dot projector with Face ID. An ambient light sensor, an infrared flood illuminator, and that's also going to help with you know, that whole solely controlling the phone, you know, without actually touching it. Now for software, should be getting Android 10 right out of the box. You know, the OnePlus phone is shipping with Android 10 right out of the box. It doesn't have a dessert name, it's just Android 10. And the cool thing about a Pixel phone is that it's made by Google. So they're going to be one of the first ones to get the updates when they come out. What about the screen? The front screen is going to be a 5.7-inch screen, while the Pixel 4 XL is going to be a 6.3-inch screen. Both supposedly will have this 90 hertz refresh rate. I want it to come to Samsung. I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting. Well, actually impatiently waiting for it to come to Samsung. The ROG phone had 120. The OnePlus phone has the 90 hertz refresh rate. I mean, phones everywhere are getting these high refresh rates. The Apple phone has a high response rate, so it recognizes a touch. I think it's like 240 frames per second or 240 hertz, which means that no, I think it's 120 response on the iPhone. I don't know, but the thing is that when you touch it, it responds faster than what you can see it responding at, which is, it was cool when it came out. But you know, Pixel, you're doing it, man. You're doing it. You're starting to become an actual flagship phone, other than just a flagship name. And the battery. So the battery is going to be a 2800 milliamp hour on the 4 and a 3700 milliamp hour on the 4 XL. Battery sounds like it'll be okay because the phone is stock Android, and a lot of times they do a lot of optimization. Other than that, it sounds kind of like trash. You know, all these other phones are, you know, way higher than that. I think the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Yeah, so the Pro Max I think has like a 3900 milliamp hour, which is almost 4000. And the Pixel XL is going to still be at 37. I feel like it's not going to last all day, but I could be wrong. Previous, you know, Pixel phones have lasted a lot longer. And as for the price, well, the Pixel 4 is going to be like 825, what is that, euros or pounds or, you know, whatever. I think it's euros, which means it's going to be right around $900, $905, you know, according to Pocket now. According to Alera, the listing in Ireland for the 64 gig will start at 820 or 825. So we're looking at either the 900 for the 400. 9to5 Google doubts that it'll be cheaper than the Pixel XL. I'm sorry, the Pixel 3, which started at $799. So basically, it's going to be about an $800 phone for the Pixel 3. If you think about it, that means that the Pixel 4 XL should be 9-ish, maybe, I don't know, 9-ish. I don't know, you know, 800 for the 3, 900 for the, I'm sorry, 800 for the 4, 900 for the 4 XL. Doesn't sound too bad to me, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't like stock Android. I think that phones that have extra features, like the Galaxy phones, and all the extra apps and stuff, that's what makes the phone great. You know, I understand some people want speed and things like that, but I want, what do you call it? Like gadgets, like gadgets. I want, you know, widgets and features and all those kind of things. I want, what do they call it? Gimmicks. I want the gimmicks. But basically, the phone's features and extras are what make it, you know, it's like its identity. So yeah, I won't be getting any kind of like stock Android phone. Although this phone does seem pretty good, it's just not for me. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna just stick with my little budget phone, and you know, maybe use it as a trade-in. You know, get another slightly more expensive phone, use that as a trade-in, and kind of build my way up, you know, to the flagship level. I am kind of excited because this actually makes the Pixel 4 look more like a flagship instead of just having a flagship name and flagship price for that matter. But it's actually bringing, you know, some really cool features, and it is going to be exciting to watch all the other reviews. I'm not getting the phone, so there won't be any reviews unless Google, hey Google, you want to send me a phone? My birthday's on October the 19th, so it could be an early birthday gift. I think the phone comes out like October 15th. Whatever. But with all that, what do you guys think? Would you get the Pixel? Would you buy it unlocked? Would you buy it through a carrier? Leave your thoughts down below. You know, shoot me a message. Let me know what you guys want to hear about. I'll look into it and, you know, we'll start to build a little bit more of a conversation. This is your boy GRAJSMO, and I'm at.
Yo, I ain't going front, you know what I'm saying? Nigga living. It's about time. C&P, shit's going my way, you know what I mean? There ain't nothing like it. Yeah. There ain't nothing like paying them bills on time. Enough dough left to know that we still gonna shine, but it's never enough.